Okay, so we don't really specifically need to recap from last session on what happened since each one of these jumps is going to be different teams of people. But to briefly recap, Team 1 was sent back into the past where they ended up basically having to re-blow up the Hindenburg because it was trying to be saved because there was a lot of money on it that was going to go to the Nazis and it would have changed the outcome of World War II. They eventually got to their goal and blew up the Hindenburg, so all was saved. It was a wonderful time.
We kill a bunch of people, yay!
Yay! Once they had blown up the Hindenburg and the timeline had fixed itself, everybody was transported back to current times. I do want to check in with Eben, though. Eben, when you returned back from this first jump after everything that had happened, how are you feeling? How did you feel? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Eben doesn't really know how to feel because he felt that it was history, it had happened, but having to make sure those people died wasn't the greatest feeling that he had, but he knew it needed to be done. So yeah, his resolve's kind of wavering a little tiny bit in that regard. Yeah.
I mean, you guys can take, or at least you, Evan, can take some solace in the fact that you did temporarily save Max Rose because he was supposed to die in a car crash on the way to New Jersey, and you guys saved him by beating the shit out of him so he couldn't go. So he's still alive. That's a plus.
You're welcome.
Barrett Grimm beat the shit out of him with a nightstand.
Yeah, an end table. Get it right. It's
Yeah.
an end table. Yes. What about you, Valanin? How do you feel upon your return from blowing up the Hindenburg?
Powerful. The souls of so many are mine now.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I'm sorry, was that Shrek or was that somebody else?
You never can tell. He's in my pocket, Frail. I just reached in and pulled him out for you, bud. No, I'm good. I don't have any of the guilt compunction that probably some of the others would have. As I have spent quite a long time as a pit fighter, so killing is something I am familiar with, and I don't have a problem with anymore.
Fair enough. So it's been about a month since you guys had returned. All has been quiet. You did get a minor memo from the WCOU. WOUC. What is it? WCOU. Yeah, we're going with that. Just stating that your requests specifically for your taxes, not having to pay them for the rest of your life, it is under consideration and they will get a memo back to you once a decision has been made.
So each jump we get a new request.
Well, no, not
Sweet.
necessarily. That's
Well,
not necessarily what it is. But you also did get a notice that any money that you rightfully earn or obtain while on a jump, um, or the per diem that you're paid for, food, lodging, that sort of thing while you're traveling through time, you will get credit for those. Basically, the currency currently in the world is a form of everything's digital, it's credits. So that will translate into actual money in your pocket. So just to keep things simple, everything will be in dollars since that's most of the currency that you guys will end up dealing with in the past. So each of those dollars equals one credit. So do keep track of any money that you make it back with. But again, it does need to be taken properly. You can't go into the past and rob a bank and come back with $1,000,000. They won't let you do that. The government does have some limits.
What if you win the lottery while you're there?
Then that would be properly obtained, unless you had cheated and gone back and looked to see what the lottery numbers were and purposely bought the winning ticket, then you're playing the system.
I mean, am I playing the system or am I just really, really lucky?
Okay, so anyway. So it's been about a month. Everything's going good. Everybody's going about their business. Not everybody was included on that first jump because it's going to be rotating teams based upon whoever's skills they think would be most useful for a specific mission. So you guys are, going about your daily business, whatever you'd be doing, going grocery shopping, going to work, doing a pit fight, whatever that might be. And once again...
Oh no, I was a pit fighter. Now I'm seeking
You're
something.
seeking something. Oh,
I haven't figured it out yet.
okay. But you guys again get a notification on your holonometer. Ding, 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 ding. And again, it starts the countdown. You each have 10 minutes to again find some place where you are by yourself. That way when you jump back in time, you don't just randomly disappear from a crowd and freak people out. Is there anything anybody specifically wants to do before they jump?
I'm gonna find a book about lottery numbers. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
no,
not
I'm
gonna
good,
find
yeah.
one. Sorry,
I
bummer.
know. I know. It's okay. Well, ask Cortana. She's got all the facts, right?
Her name is not Cortana. And it's not Alexa either.
It's Siri.
It's not Siri. Her name is Athena.
Okay, so Bixby, got it.
Anything else anybody would like to do?
No, just get ready.
Okay.
Put on my
So
jacket.
yes, the
Grab my
timer
book.
starts counting down. It continues going, and again you get to that last 10 seconds, and it starts to flash red, and you start hearing ding, 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 ding. Oh, we lost Julie. I guess she didn't like my dings. Hold on just a minute.
Ding.
Ding. She's like, fuck out. I'm done with these dings.
Ding bets.
Please hold.
Right? One moment, please. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Are you back? Julie? Maybe?
Yeah,
Okay, you got it figured out?
it's just that I have to put my iPhone speaker and then go back to my headphone speaker. So, just a
Why?
sec.
Okay.
I don't know. I think.
Don't you just have your headphones plugged into your computer?
No, I have it plugged into my phone. I mean, they're
Oh.
Wi-Fi, but the computer doesn't do wireless like that. Bluetooth, I should say. And then I tried to do it on the computer, and it was like microphone. What? So you can hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. I'm gonna leave shit alone then.
Okay, stop touching
Okay.
things. Okay,
Yes.
so you hear the 10 dings. I'm not going to do them all again and bug everybody with my dings. But upon the 10th ding, again, you feel this sense of like weightlessness and a feeling of movement even though you aren't moving. And some of you have experienced this before. And that feeling of weightlessness just takes over your body. And again, if you look down at your body, you're going to see that it's there, but you can also see through it at the same time. And these streaks of blue and white light are traveling past you, but then you realize that no, it's you moving forward. And again, there are these images, just out in random. You can't really make out what they are, just quick flashes of pictures. But the one that you do see that you are able to recognize is a picture of the Hindenburg as it blows up. And, huh? So after a few minutes, you're getting kind of comfortable traveling and watching these pictures and hearing this twinkling of music in the background. You begin to again feel a sense of gravity as your body begins to become solid again. And the music is getting louder and louder, and the light gets brighter until it's blinding white. And then it goes quiet. And as you open your eyes, you're going to see that you are in some place new. And let me open the map.
Ooh. The tent city. This has intensity.
Hmm.
And you will see that the four of you are standing in some type of a camp. There's a lot of soldiers. Technically, they'd all be wearing the same type of uniforms, but there's only so many pictures that I could choose from, and I didn't want to have them all be the exact same person, so I wanted to have some different races and stuff, but you see all types. You see humans, you see elves, orcs, all sorts of different types of people in this camp.
Okay.
Okay.
What languages are being spoke around us?
For the most part, everything is English. Will notice that there's a lot of accents, specifically a lot of European accents, but everything is in English.
Okay, so we're talking ye old English.
Ye-ish, oldish English.
Ye-ish, okay.
Give us a demonstration of how they sound.
Ye-ish.
Hello, friend? And the other guy over there is kind of got like a bit of a Russian background, and he's like, oh, hello, how are you doing today? They're kind of like that. Yes. And then you hear the southern one down at the bottom, and he's like, oh my goodness, look at this camp, it is so nice. But they do sound a lot more masculine.
Are we as ourselves?
Yes, as you look down at your body, now before, you saw you as in a reflection, right? And you felt the same, but you look different. This time you don't get that same feeling, and you are in your own body. However, your clothes have all changed. Everybody is wearing the same uniforms as these individuals around you. You're wearing basically a dark blue coat with an off-white type homespun shirt underneath, blue pants, and you're going to notice that each of you also has a rifle and a revolver, which is not something any of you would normally have.
Ah, interesting. Wonder what this does. No, just tuck it away. Keep it safe. So, anyone have a guess where we are?
It's much different from last time.
I would agree with that.
Seems older.
Unless this is a really big Renaissance fair, I would agree with that as well.
Yes, you have to change the world through a Renaissance fair.
Yep.
Does my guy know what's going on? Is this his first time out?
This is his first time out. He would have been at the initial meeting and had signed up for this and knew that that these calls would come for him to travel back.
And I can see them as they are, or I see them as their avatar.
Well, that's what their avatars look like, but they're wearing these blue guard uniforms or some type of uniform.
That's what I'm saying. So I see them as their real person, not the person they're in control of.
They are themselves. You are yourself as well.
So
we
didn't fall
Gotcha, I
into
missed
the
that
body.
part.
We are. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't jump into somebody's body this time. You are you.
Okay. And so I'm looking around and I'm noticing fires and these tents, but I don't see any cell phones.
At the ye old Renaissance fair.
Do we know
Right.
what cell phones are?
Yes, you
No.
would.
Oh, we would know because it's the future.
Yes.
We would have studied it, right?
Yeah, you guys are from like, what year was it? 30, 26? I don't have it on my notes that I've got right in front of me at the moment.
And we have no clue why we're here, right? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Nope, all you know is that you are here, that you are supposed to try to fix something that's going wrong in history, that you each have your holonometer, which is equipped with the Athena technology, who is basically like a digital
Okay.
encyclopedia. She is not a GPS unit, but she can probably find you a map at some point
Okay.
if you access her.
Okay.
I am going to go into stealth mode with a 10. God damn you. And say, I will go. Sorry, time travel makes my voice raspy. I will go and scout around and gather information.
Thank you.
I need
The
no
10
thanks.
That's
It is my
great.
job.
Well, I'm very polite. Thank you anyway.
I need no platitudes.
Get bent.
Holy, or not holy. Evan's gonna reach into his pockets and pull out some money and see what the money looks like in this era.
You're gonna have a handful of silver coins for the most part. They do look to be American coins.
American.
It seems like we're still in America.
So
And each of you will have $2 in change in your pocket.
$2.
Bullock is gonna walk around the camp
Okay.
and just kind of get a feel for what's going on, since he has a little bit of experience of doing this since the last time.
Gotcha. So we will start with Dale, since he was trying to be all stealthy while he's doing this, although he's not super stealthy with the 10. He's just kind of crouched down, walking, trying to don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. But, he's still pretty visible. You going in that tent, Dale? Yes? Maybe?
Still there, Pharrell?
I'm sorry, what happened? My kid just threw up next to me.
Oh. Well,
Are they okay?
What'd you say? Yeah, he made himself throw up.
oh.
What's going on?
That's fine.
I'm sorry, I missed. I heard the last thing I heard was trying to be super stealthy, but with the 10, not really stealthy.
Yes, I was just asking what you're looking for in this tent that you're going into.
I was just walking around. I stopped my cursor there. I'm walking around just trying to listen for any whatever sounds like current gossip.
Gotcha. So what you guys are going to hear, and everybody's pretty much going to hear this no matter where you're scattered out throughout the camp, is people are talking about the battle that had occurred earlier in the day. It's late evening when you guys are here. I'd say it's probably 8, 9 o'clock at night, so it's dusk. And
What
people are
what battle did we hear about?
They're not specifically saying what it is. They're just saying that, wow, that was one hell of a fight, and we sure showed them, but tomorrow's probably going to be even worse.
Mm.
Y'all guys enjoy y'all's game. Have a good evening, y'all.
My bad.
What about it?
Bye.
And what particularly stood out with the battle?
And this guy that I guess you've gone up to a random individual.
Whoever I'm listening to talk about it, yes.
Okay, it'll be this guy, I guess, because I put you by somebody. Were you not there, friend? Did you not fight? Everyone was supposed to be there.
I'm a fresh recruit, just trying to get my bearings.
Oh, I see. What was your question again?
What about the battle stood out, as I don't want any surprises for tomorrow's eventual battle?
A lot of death definitely stood out. A lot of death. There's a lot of gunfire. But we pushed them back.
Push them back where?
Well, I mean, they didn't advance any closer. We were holding our ground really good.
Very well. I look forward to holding my ground with you.
Okay, don't die, little man.
Shut your mouth.
Are you the giant?
Yeah. I'm the giant. And he's a forest gnome, so he's
Nice.
little.
Yeah.
Evan, I see you're kind of hanging out there with the camp cook. Looking at his fish. He's got 4 carrots and 4 tomatoes.
Yeah. Haven't figured that if he can get any information and not look too out of place, it might be with the cook.
Okay. And he's just going about his business, you know, making stews and stuff and getting stuff ready for the morning. That way, you know, breakfast can be simmering, because basically it looks like they're just eating a lot of stew. Just whatever they can throw in a pot and eat. Especially these, like, squid things down here. Those look really tasty.
Mm. Well, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make my way over to this food area. Am I supposed to roll a dice
Nope.
or something?
No, right now you're just walking around. Nobody's questioning you guys being there. You guys are all wearing the same basic uniforms. Everybody looks the same. I will say though that Olivia, you will notice that you're wearing the same outfit as everybody else, but it kind of looks like it's been how to best word this. It's very tight fitting, and it almost appears like you're wearing something underneath it to kind of disguise the fact that you're female.
That's a good question. Am I a female to them?
You are a female, you are you, but you know, you might not.
But they're not sure, I might not.
Everybody else here is men for the most part, other than, you know, there's a few women that are like doing laundry and stuff, but not in uniform.
Oh. Okay. What are these? I try to speak in a low voice. These things.
Who are
Cheese?
you speaking to? Yes, those are cheese.
I don't know who I'm speaking to either. I'm speaking to this guy.
He's just like he's dressed like you. He's just another, you know, soldier type looking guy, and he's like, cheese?
How much is the cheese?
What?
How much? May I have some cheese?
You have to go talk to the food guy. He gives out the food to everyone, to all the soldiers.
Oh. Okay. Are you the food guy?
Oui, oui. Oh, yes, I am.
Well,
Why are you behind my table? You're supposed to be on the other side. I am now Russian. I cannot do French. He is Russian
Oh.
now.
Oh, so sorry. I tripped. I too am Russian.
Oh. Oh, you are from the mother Russia.
Yes.
Oh, this is good. Yes, we maybe are related.
Yes. Are you from Kazakhstan or
Oh,
Turkmenistan?
oh, okay, that is nice. I'm kind of busy. Can I help you with something? I
Take
must
some
get the breakfast
vodka.
ready.
Some
I
vodka.
no, we do not keep spirits in the camp.
No spirits.
Oh, that's definitely not true.
How do we
Sorry.
how do we celebrate the battle?
The battle is not done. It is just done for today. It will commence again tomorrow at dawn. You know this. You are a soldier.
Oh,
Why
yes.
you ask questions that are stupid?
I got hit on the
That's-
head during the battle.
Oh,
I
yes.
feel a little woozy.
Alright, maybe you should go to bed.
Go to bed. Where is bed?
I don't know which fucking tent is yours. Do you?
I do not know. I was wanting some vodka.
Okay, well, I am chef. I am not in charge of sleeping arrangements. You go find your commander. He will tell you.
Thank you so very much.
Dumbass. Okay. You, sir, you've just been standing here for a long time staring at me. What are you doing? And he is looking at Eben.
Hello, my name is Eben. I was just admiring your big wheels of cheese in the background.
Yes, you cannot have my cheese.
This look mighty fine cheese.
No, we have stew for tonight. The rest of it is there in the pot. You can get the bowl and have some stew.
So where do you hail from, friend?
I am from Mother Russia, but I live here now with my family.
Hmm. So this is your home state?
Yes?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
What state you in?
Same state as you, not confusion.
You're supposed to be finding your bed.
Oh yeah. I'm now Swedish.
Right.
Oh.
Seems like little one took bonk on head and is confused.
To hide in the
Looked like
bushes.
soldier to me. Oh,
I
you
shall-
popped back out of the bushes. Oh, there you go back.
Take a nap right here under the tree. Well, I'm stealthily listening to the conversation at the banquet.
So where do you get your supplies from, friend?
Governments. They send in the shipments.
Oi. Directly here, or do they?
Of course.
Amazing.
If
It's a
we're
well-run
the military
organization.
force, of course they would send it to us. It's the way things always work. You fight, they provide food, everyone miserable. It's good time.
Yep, you're Russian.
Can I go to the? Oh, sorry. I thought you were done, Dustin. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, can I go to the battlefield and inspect it?
No.
Absolutely not.
We're here for right now. Stop clicking on my shit. That's the one thing I hate about this is the fact that everybody can go in and like access everything ahead of time.
We can?
Yeah, if you know how, yes, you can.
I do not know.
Ah, but good. You're my favorite knight now then, even though you confused.
I'm starting to feel that better.
You have good rest of the day, comrade.
Was that a
Yeah.
serious no?
Yes, that was a serious no for the moment.
Probably, and if I had to just guess, the camp is probably not that close to where the battlefield was.
Yeah, it's quite a ways away, and so it wouldn't be someplace you could just pop off to. And since you don't know which way it is anyway, it would be a problem to get to.
Would like to ask if I see any fire, smoke, or anything, or not a campfire. Evidence of a battle from a distance.
It's pretty dark, so no, you don't see any like raging fires off in the distance, but
Okay.
it's dark, so if it's, smoldering smoke, you probably wouldn't really notice. Valenin, let's check in with you. Where did you go?
He's at the
moved
I
around.
bottom.
took a walk
Oh,
through
there
the
you are.
camp. And as I'm walking through the camp, I will try to find a piece of paper and something to write with. And then I will approach one of the captains. Probably this guy on the horse. I figure that's a good chance he's a captain. And I ask, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to write a letter home. What is the address of this place so that the mail can find me?
Oh, yes. I don't know why I am also Russian, but I'm sticking with it today.
Okay, if you want to be.
You can send it to care of the U.S. Army, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
U.S. Army. All right. Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Well,
very
good
welcome.
evening.
You
I'm
too.
starting to suspect the red and the blue.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Make sure you put your number on it.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Otherwise, if you have common name like, John Smith, there could be like 50 of you. Might not be where it needs to be.
I totally understand, sir. Thank you very much for the reminder.
Yes. You're
Have
welcome.
yourself a wonderful evening.
You too.
So, I'll walk off and try to head towards the center of camp to try to find my group.
Okay.
And when I bump into them, I guess I'll walk up and go, "Hey, figured out where we are. We're in Gettysburg. So the battle that they're talking about was a damn big one."
Roll a history check to see if I can remember Gettysburg.
You can't roll anything because you're muted.
Always do that with yours.
I know. It's okay.
Evan would like to do a history check to see if he can have a memory of Gettysburg. See if
Okay.
that stands out to him.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a history check while I realize that I am missing some tokens that I know I made, so I gotta upload these really quick.
12.
12. You will remember at least that President Lincoln did give quite a speech about this place, and that it was quite important, and that there was definitely a very large battle.
Yes, it rings a bit familiar to me. Some big battle fought here. Yes.
As I recall, in the Civil War, this was the biggest battle. Had something like 80,000 people die. Yeah, it's a big one. So if the battle's over, then my guess is the next event will be the Gettysburg Address.
They did say that they were still fighting. It was just done for today.
Oh, okay. Well, then we might be right in the middle of it. It did go on for a few days. All right. Well, we know where we are. We just gotta figure out what we have to do.
Which side are we on?
What color are we? Am I wearing dark blue?
Yes, they're all shades of blue. They're not, some are in better repair than others, and you can tell that a lot of these were like home dyed because the hues change depending on the person. But everybody's in blue.
So this is the Union Army, okay. Alright. Alright, well, we know what side we're on.
Okay, so
Okay. So I guess now we need to figure out why we are here.
why are we here? What changed on the day?
Well, it's either the winning of this battle or the address that will follow. one of those two things is most likely accurate.
Well, maybe we should have a visit with our Athena.
Yes.
But
What date is it? What do you think?
I didn't get the date. I should have
Don't
when
know.
I asked.
Are you
We-
activating Athena or?
not out in the open, no.
Okay.
But I would like to find their other party number.
Across
Has
the way.
anybody seen Little Man?
Dale? He's like around the corner over there, right? I can see him from where I'm standing.
Oh, yes. Evan will walk over to Dale. Hello, Dale. What have you found out on your walking around?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Nothing. Come with me.
What? Okay.
Come. Come, let's just have this conversation by the main campfire in the middle of the camp.
Yeah.
We need to find an empty tent so we can have a meeting with Athena.
Okay. Well, let's look around real quick and see if we can find him. I'll check this one.
Currently, most of these are occupied with people. I would say that this one here right now doesn't look like anybody's in this one, just to the north of what looks to be the main camp.
Meh.
What is north? No, I'm just
It is up.
right.
If it doesn't feel like down.
Okay, nobody's around. Okay. I activate you, Athena.
Okay. Oh, you guys are kind of like in weird squares, though.
You.
Athena is going to turn on, and the very first thing that you're going to notice is she looks quite a bit different than the last time you saw her. Before, she was very brightly clothed, and she had bright colored wings. I mean, she looked like she was ready to go to like an 80s disco party type thing. Now she's wearing glasses and, business casual suit, and these wings are no longer Technicolor. They are just very neutral colors. And she's gonna come out. She's gonna say, "Hi, I'm Athena too. Can I help you?" Yes. Hi.
Hey, you got a facelift, look like.
Yes, my software's been upgraded since we last talked, and I thought that this particular form would work better. That maybe you guys would understand it more. But I did some calibrations, and it appears that there was only a 0.0002% chance that it was a problem with my operating system, and that the rest of it was just human error. But it's fine.
Yes. Okay, we'll make this quick.
Okay.
What date was...
I like ponies.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Excuse me. Can you lower your voice one octave?
No, this is what has been programmed. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm just gonna snort a lot while she's talking.
Oh God.
Sorry, I have a deviated septum.
You're not real. That's possible.
Yep. That's how they programmed me.
I have a question, Athena.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
Tell me what they did to update your program besides change your clothes.
Well, when they changed changed my clothes. They changed my general appearance so that I would be more professional. And also updated as far as being able to give more information based upon the lack of information in the questions that were given to me. Because it seems that, there was a lot of questions that could have been asked that weren't. So now I'm supposed to just be more helpful in general. Like, for instance, I can tell you are in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The date today is Thursday, July 2nd, 1893. See, isn't that helpful?
We already figured out half of that, and I'm not AI, so
But you didn't have to ask. I just, told you.
mildly.
I compensated for your lack of questions.
I haven't had an opportunity to ask one, but here, let me ask one.
Oh, I'll just wait on pins and needles.
What's the probability that the event that we're here to deal with is the Gettysburg Address?
Probability is 1.25%. Yes.
What's the probability of something to do with the battle?
Oh yes. I mean, that's why you're here on going into the second day of battle. Yeah.
Okay.
They already had battle for today. It went pretty good. But something's gonna happen here shortly that's gonna change whatever happens tomorrow.
If you know, then just tell us. That would save us a lot of time.
Well, we know it has something to do with the battle at Culp's Hill.
Culp's Hill.
Yes.
What and where? Culp's Hill?
Yes, I can spell that for you. It's CULP''S. That way it belongs to somebody, and it's not just multiple hills.
No.
Apostrophes are important. I like ponies.
Well, then I suggest we make our way to Culp's Hill.
I mean, I don't specifically know exactly what's going to change. All I know is that there's something about the defense that changes.
Defense.
Yes.
So give us a rundown of what happened. Then we can plan for probability of what's going to change.
What would you like to know? So on July 2nd, 1863, most of both of the armies had reassembled, and it seems like that still happens. The Union line was laid out in a defensive formation resembling a fishhook, which to me is quite an interesting shape to choose. Why a fishhook? Anyway, late in the afternoon of July 2nd, Lee launched a heavy assault on the Union left flank, and fierce fighting raged at Little Round Top, the wheat field, Devil's Den, and the Peach Orchard. I don't know why it doesn't have a better name than just the Peach Orchard, but that's what it's called. Anyway, on the right side, the Confederate demonstrations escalated into a full-scale assault on Culp's Hill and on Cemetery Hill. And all across the battlefield, despite the significant losses, the Union defenders held their lines. But something changes with that at Culp's Hill. As soon as there was an indication in the historical line that something changed there, you guys were transported, and that's all the information that we were able to obtain. We wanted to get you back before things could get messed up any further. Do you guys like this version better? Am I an upgrade? I feel like I'm an upgrade.
You feel that way, and then you are.
Wow, that was profound. I like you. Okay. I like ponies.
Interesting.
Why do you like ponies?
Oh, they're so cute and they're so pretty, and you can put little boas in their hair. Yeah.
I'm
She
gonna
pushes
make
her
my way
nose,
over
her
here
glasses up her nose.
to Elbin.
Evan.
Eben. Eben, I whisper. Do you think
Yes.
this is our real, true Athena? Or is this perhaps some malware program?
This seems accurate.
Oh,
They were going to upgrade her. This is the upgrade.
okay. I was concerned.
Yes.
Give me a perception check. Anybody that would like to.
I will.
So, Julia, if you remember, that's the D20. That's one that's got a whole bunch of sides, and then on your sheet, you'll look at the thing beside perception and add that to whatever you roll.
Well,
I got a
Oh.
19.
I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, wow. Well, then they both sucked.
Yeah,
How do
no,
you get that
no,
thing to roll at the
I don't
bottom?
perceive shit.
If you click on the dice up at the top, I don't know if you can see my little.
Oh, I
This
I
dice
see the dice thing, yeah.
Yeah, then you
Oh,
can
and
just
so
roll
then
the. And it's the.
yes, I see.
I don't know
There's
why they have
20.
the- Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep, you just grab it and. Or
Roll it.
roll it. Like I rolled an 8.
16.
16.
I rolled a
What's your
16.
plus?
And I'm perception. I'm a +2.
Okay, so 18, and Dale, you were a 19?
Yep.
What did you get, Evan?
Trash.
Evan got 5.
Oh, okay, yep, trash.
Oh, never mind. I
So-
like no, my bad.
No, I know what you got. I saw both of yours, and they were both trash, so.
Yeah. Hot
We could
garbage.
trying to get 2 rolls out of it.
Believe me, that was not intentional. I've never used this rolling program before.
So, Dale and Olivia, you are both gonna hear a man outside yell, "Hey, Slocum! Get in here! We need to talk!"
Hey, what?
Slocum. I'm probably slaughtering this guy's name, and I apologize to history for that. It's Slocum. Slocum?
Slocum. I think we should go listen to see who this Slocum is. What do you guys think?
Why not?
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll for stealth.
Oh, yeah. Evan's pretty good at stealth. He'll try.
I got a 22.
Oh, that's quite stealthy. Are you trying to, like... You'll know that this, or at least Dale and Olivia will have sense that this screaming came from this main camp here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean up against the post and just listen.
Okay.
With the 23 stealth, they'll try and put my head under the tent.
The 23, you can gladly stick your head underneath there. Conveniently, there's
That's
a
what
table that's
he
on
said.
the other side of that tent wall, so they aren't going to see you at all.
Evan rolled a 24 on stealth, and he's gonna lean up against the tent and pretend he's a pole.
Interesting use of stealth. So after a minute or so, you're gonna see this other guy, and he's gonna book it down here and go in this tent as well.
Am I moving?
You're moving all sorts of stuff.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. So far, you haven't moved anything I need, so it's been fine.
What? Where'd I go?
Well, you just went clear over here by a bush. We're gonna put you right back here where you're supposed to be.
Oh. So sorry. Idiot.
You're
so bad.
fine. So as you guys, Olivia, you just kind of
I'm
Try and
I'm
lean
just
up
trying
and
to
look casual.
eavesdrop. I'm trying to pose as just bored. I'm just
You're-
bored.
well, you guys are doing good holding up this tent and peeking in it. On the bright side, this is your army. You guys are part of this army, so you're really not arousing a lot of suspicion from everybody. Um, but this first guy that yelled, this is General Meade. You're gonna hear him say, Slocum, we've had a change of plans. Tomorrow, I don't need you to go to Culp's Hill. It seems as though the Confederates have moved more to the south. I need you to help reinforce there. And Slocum's gonna look at him and say, oh, well, are you sure we want to leave that area open? And again, Meade's gonna say, yes, I have good authority from a spy that recently was here and disclosed this information to me. I think it's good information. We're gonna work with it. I don't want your team on Culp's Hill in the morning at dawn. Slocum will say, okay, you're the one in charge. I will let my men know, and we will go more south. Did you need anything else, General? No, you're dismissed. Okay. He's going to walk back out of the tent and continue back up to where his guys were, which
Very slowly peel off and follow behind him, giving him like 10 foot or so, 15 foot in front of me. Lead.
I'm
he'll just
gonna
come back
follow
to his
you.
group, and there's going to be more of them. I just threw some random guys on here so that there's lots of guys. I didn't want to make 5,000 tokens. But
Right.
You'll listen to him and you'll hear him tell everybody that no, we're not going to assemble tomorrow on Culp's Hill. We are to gather to the south.
Okay.
Did they have any prisoners in this camp?
Not in this camp, no, they don't. The prisoners they've been taking back into the city and holding them there. Mostly just because, food supply lines and stuff are tight here, so unless they catch somebody that's like a major higher up, they don't keep them here at the camp.
They have any of the clothes of the people here? Of the enemy?
Give me. Well, where are you gonna look for those? I guess that's the first question.
In the camp?
Just walking around into people's tents.
Well, I mean, whatever looks like they would have. Wherever isn't stupid is where I would look.
Okay, that's a good place. Give me a luck
Might
roll,
be-
just a flat
might be-
D20.
That might be the single best answer to where you're gonna go I have ever heard.
That is a really good answer.
A 17.
The
10 points
17,
up.
sure, you can find a set of Confederate uniform.
I'm going to take that.
Okay, you have taken that.
And then I'm going to find who do I know in this group who has the best handwriting?
Probably
I don't know
not.
that would have been established at any point. I would say probably not Eben. Would be
Is
your
John
gut
Hancock
instinct.
here?
No, he's up north, unfortunately. He's hanging out in Pittsburgh. I don't know for sure if that's where he was at, but we're going with it. I did not research John Hancock.
Evan's gonna go back in the tent and activate his Tina again.
Oh, I just fucking deleted her. Okay. Hi, I'm back. Hi, I still like ponies.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
I need to run a simulation.
Okay. What would you like to simulate?
Okay. So, if we did not have an army on Cupid's Hill tomorrow,
Cupid's Hill. Who's Cupid?
Cupid's?
Culps.
Culps. Culps.
It's-
Sorry, my Russian accent doesn't do that word very well.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes. So if the army did not go there tomorrow, would that change the outcome of the war?
One moment, please, while I run simulation. I will return in a moment.
Thank you.
And you just see she like gives like 1,000-yard stare and just kind of like she's like processing through everything. While she's processing, Dell, who do you want to approach? One of the people that's, have them write something for you?
Would I be able to tell that they're activating Athena?
No, not specifically. So the way that she works, since you weren't in the first session, it basically each one of you have an Athena device on your arm. You can have multiple instances of Athena running. So like Evan can have his running, you can have yours running at the same time. But if there are multiple of you in the same proximity, then it just does one instance. That way she's not talking over herself, because that gets really confusing for her.
All right,
Specifically me.
I'll just walk through the camp and try and find them again.
Okay. Olivia, where'd you go? Oh, you're up there in a bush. You're doing great in that bush. Okay.
I'm learning.
Yes, you're doing great. Just trying to keep track of everybody. Valanin, are you doing anything specifically while you're listening to this guy tell everybody that they're forming in another area?
No, I just, listen to whatever he says, and then I take it back to the group,
Okay.
back into the tent, and report what I heard.
Yes, Athena's running a simulation if we don't have army on the hill tomorrow, to see if that will change the outcome of the war.
Ding! Okay, I have run your simulation. So what specifically, or what can you tell me kind of what you would like to know? If there is no defense, then that is going to be very damaging for the Union Army, as there will still be a Confederate attack.
Okay.
This battle specifically is basically the turning point of the Civil War. If the Union doesn't come out successful, it could be devastating.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
No, it was about what I heard.
Oh, okay.
Did I hear where precisely in the South they were going?
No, because your DM's stupid and forgot to write down a specific place, so she just said to the south.
Well, can we say then, for sake of argument, that I heard that name of that place?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so here I got an idea. Here's my idea.
Here. Let me look at these list of names. Anybody that is from the East Coast, Frail, don't call me out on if I pick someplace that's not to the south of Colts Hill. We're gonna go with the Peach Orchard. They're gonna assemble at the Peach Orchard instead.
Okay.
Come back in the tent, though.
Here's my idea. One of us poses as a Union spy and gets himself purposely captured.
Why do you think I got the Confederate garb? That's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, dude, we great minds, man.
Yes, it's exactly what I was going to pitch, but go ahead.
No, yeah, and then pass off a missive that redirects them to where the forces were redirected to.
I was going to go a step further and get caught trying to make sure that the information that the false information was spread, so that way we could confirm the Confederate attack, and then have you guys be the ones who caught me with the general or whoever, and then to save me from being shot, took me away. But yeah, basically catch me red-handed as the spy and have them see that the information was false and that it was confirming that the battle plans had changed.
I just want to say, as the DM, I am very impressed with you guys, and you guys are definitely on your A game today. That is all.
Yeah.
Carry on.
All right.
I wouldn't have even thought you guys would go down that road. That's cool.
Okay, so what do we need to do to make it happen?
I need. He's got really nice penmanship.
Here, why don't we put you back in the tent so you guys can actually be. Oh, there we go. Nicely having this conversation.
All right. We need a. Is there a writing utensil in here? Some paper. We need to see who has the best penmanship.
Sure, you're gonna find some paper. There'll be some, kind of crappy old pencils and quill and ink.
Eben will bow out for his Lord penmanship. I have big hands, can't you see? They don't work quite right.
You know what they say about big hands? Big words.
I don't get it.
What?
He doesn't get it either, but he's trying to
Right.
pretend like he does. That's funny.
Anyway, what should we roll to see who has the best penmanship? Just like a raw 20?
Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that.
All right, raw 20.
I mean, in real life, I know the answer to this, but
Probably.
well,
If you had ever seen my writing, you would know it ain't me.
Let's see.
I guess technically I haven't seen your handwriting, Death, but I've seen everybody else's.
I can fix that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Fuck, I haven't written
Whose
anything.
roll is that I saw the 10? Oh, there we go. Valanin. Okay.
What'd everybody else get?
What'd you get, Evan?
Oh, you really want me to roll? Okay.
Yeah, roll. Maybe you are a scribe and just didn't know it.
That's fitting. I rolled a 1.
Oh, perfect.
Just see? I
Wow, buddy.
break the pencil.
That's completely illegible. You should be
It's not
damn
good.
proud of yourself there, boy.
Evan, you try to write something and all you write is Mo.
No, yeah.
Mo. Yep.
I mean, I can read and write. It's just very bad.
Olivia with the 19.
19.
Looks like
Dale, are
Olivia's
you gonna roll?
person.
Dale is not known for his penmanship.
Okay, well then this is 100% fitting because, yes, Olivia would have the best handwriting just in real life because, yes, she has very elegant handwriting. So,
Elegant.
it's
Yes.
very elegant. It
That
makes
is
me happy.
very cute.
Yes.
Okay, so I will write on this paper with this quill.
Good
Uh,
job.
Shit.
What do you
man.
want her to write, Dale?
What should I write? Should I write a note to let them know the plans have changed?
What do you think, Death?
It would have to it would have to be an emergency. It would have to be some like emergency update, something that would warrant such a massive change in plan so quickly. So like
What about a fire or something?
no, since we know that they're going to pull away from the hill, then if he's going to dress up as a Confederate, we just have to have the letter that he's carrying say that the Confederates know they're going to pull away from the hill and they're going to push there hard. And then have them get captured tonight, and that should redirect the whole situation.
I'd maybe clarify that with the fact of who's Confederate and who's Union and who's pulling who back, because that was slightly confusing in sentence, but I knew what you were trying to say.
I don't.
Right, so Frail's character,
Dale?
Dale's going to dress up like a Confederate guy. And he's going to have a letter on him that says that the Confederates know that they have switched their pushing to the south, and then they're going to attack the hill. Hard. They're bringing all their troops there tomorrow.
Real hard.
Real hard.
Real
So,
hard.
I mean, you have to make it scary. You know what I mean? Like the amount of forces being moved are higher than normal, so that it's information someone has to react on immediately. They can't have time to verify this information. Is what I'm saying. Because if they have any time to verify the information, then the whole thing could be called into question and potentially disregarded.
Can I interject a little bit? Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So originally there were about 2,500 Confederate soldiers that attacked the hill. So we can assume that there would be at least that many, if not more, given circumstances. If that helps you with the numbers, because I'm supposed to be more helpful. I like ponies.
Clearly. There you go, Siobhan.
So we do this in the middle of the night so we don't have time to verify? Is that what you're suggesting?
I think we should do it in the morning, right as the troops are starting to move out, once the head general is left.
What do you think, Del?
I would think before any type of mustering would begin, just enough time to make them have to react and take the notice. But the more time they have to think about it, they could change their minds.
Exactly. So we want to give them enough time to be able to react, but not enough time to be able to overthink it or verify it.
So we're thinking like 5:22 in the morning?
Sure. And
They did say that it was going to be at dawn, so whatever time dawn would be.
so at like 3:00 in the morning. So I also have another idea. Have a Union scout come back here early in the morning as they're all getting ready, and report movement on the hill too. So it's like a backup for a backup. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I'll play the Union scout. So about 3 in the morning, I'll slip out of camp and try to make it look believable. And get dirty.
All right. So who captures Dale then?
That would be up to the regular standing guard. So he just has to get out without being seen, change clothes, get his note ready, and then get caught.
Yeah, sneak in, not steeply.
Yeah.
Hey. But be sure to make a distraction tonight so Dale can get out without being seen. Got it.
Well, I have to get out as well. So those of you who are staying maybe could handle the distraction.
Yes. You guys go at the same time.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are pretty well free to come and go as you would please. It's just that the guards are going to be looking specifically for Confederates trying to come into camp. But if you're leaving camp, it's not going to specifically arouse any suspicion.
Okay.
It's more the coming into camp that's the issue.
We don't want them to see Dale's face and be like, wait a minute, you were in our camp.
Maybe take a little soot or mud and put it on your face to help hide who you are.
Well,
Just
wouldn't
shove
that
some
just
sticks down
aid
your
to it
pants.
more if they saw me and caused even more dissension?
Well, I'll leave that up to you then.
Well, that's not a bad idea as well.
As for me, I'm gonna get going. 3 should give me plenty of time to get to where I need to go and get back. As the sun rises.
We've got plan. Let's get some rest while we can, I suppose.
Yep. So get a little bit of shut eye.
So what specifically are you having Olivia write?
So she just needs to write something like to General Robert E. Lee, we have detected Union troop movements massing in the south at the Peach whatever. We suggest a sneak attack at whatever the name of the hill was. I'm not going to butcher it.
Colts Hill.
Yeah, Colb's Hill. They'll never expect it, and it should allow us to punch through the lines and potentially flank them.
I am writing the letter, word for word, as you described, in my fancy penmanship.
If anyone has anything else they would like to add to this letter, please don't leave it just to me. Please think of what I said and then add anything you want to.
Put a PS on there. I love you. No? Okay.
Yep.
This is
Yeah,
moving on.
Asking for a pony.
There are plenty of ponies in this town. All right.
Can I do like a wisdom roll or something?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know if I could do some kind of like intelligence or wisdom roll or something to make me have an idea. Is that a thing?
No, not really.
Okay. All right.
Really, the big thing is everybody needs to work together and kind of come up with a plan and send everybody to specific,
Okay.
where they need to kind of go.
Yeah,
with
we
things.
All right. So I'm writing a letter and I'm writing it to Robert E. Lee to say we know the forces are being, I forget already.
Redirected towards Peach Orchard.
Peach
And
Orchard.
you don't really have to write it. What he said is gonna be.
Oh, I know. I'm trying
Oh,
to
okay.
understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, the forces are being redirected to the Peach Hill or no, Peach Orchard.
Peach Orchard. Yeah.
And but they're really not, correct?
No. That leads us to
That
believe
makes them
that we
move to the
could-
wrong spot.
Yeah, that because they made this move, we could get ahead of them at the at the hill. Whose name
Alright.
I still haven't remembered. Thank you.
It sounds like this might go smoother than the Hindenburg.
Okay,
I mean, if the Hindenburg went smooth, think of how no one would be able to say that went as well as the Hindenburg.
the letter is ready. I've prepared it.
Excellent. So you hand it off. You just need to hand it off to Dale, who's going to be our Confederate spy. We could just have you caught sneaking out of the camp, right?
Here, Dale. Here's the letter.
All right. So wait for about 20 minutes for me to slip out, and then you can about 4 a.m. get yourselves caught. That should give us plenty of time. Dawn should be around 6:30. That should give us enough time. Does anybody else have any problem with this timetable or this plan? I'm open to suggestions.
It's honestly kind of up to Dale.
Well, if it's in,
Nah, I
if
think
it's
this is
in
perfect.
July, I would say it's in July. That 6 might be a little late. Dawn will come earlier in the summer.
Oh, excellent point.
So, and there's no
5?
daylight savings time. So
So
I would
5?
recommend
Time was dawn.
5:30.
Well, I'll plan to be caught just as they're beginning to form.
Yes.
Yes.
Dawn was at 4:12 a.m. in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania on July 2nd, 1893.
Well,
Sure.
okay then.
Oh.
Well,
Holy
we're
shit.
getting
Sure,
cutting it
Google.
close
We're gonna
here.
go with it because that's what Google says.
No, but I mean, wow.
I mean, that's when the sun first starts coming up. So, I mean, the sun doesn't have to be full up to, you know.
That's why
In
they had to
China,
correct the horizon.
the way they used to know when dawn was is if they could tell the difference between a white thread and a black thread.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, so they'd have these two threads, and then when they could see which one was which, that's dawn.
Oh. Now I want to hang strings in the bedroom just so I can look at them at dawn. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I don't, because I don't want to be awake at dawn. So, there's that.
Like
So
traditional.
it's getting close to 4 a.m.
All right, I'm gonna go. So
Okay.
I real quietly slip out using stealth. You want me to make another roll for it?
Sure, go for it. Although nobody's probably gonna stop you even if they see it, because you.
Well, I still would like try to rather like roll. Oh yeah, perfect. That's a 23.
You were like a shadow in the night.
Yeah, so I just
I can
creep
still
on
see
out
it.
of the camp, and I creep on out of the camp, and try to find an area where it's extra damp, where I could get some mud. I'm gonna try to muddy myself up, and I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna find me a rock and then like rip my palm open.
Oh.
No, you know what? Better yet, I'll do like my forearm open, and then I'll like hastily bandage it.
So you're just trying to look like you got the shit beat out of you?
Yeah. I just want to
Why
look.
don't we just punch him? Why don't we just punch him?
I'd rather not be punched. That seems like a
No?
bad idea.
He's
Oh.
more into the like self-harm stuff.
Yeah. Don't come
Give
down
me
the
a
step.
performance check. Let's see how good you are at this.
Oh, fuck balls. I got no bonus to performance. Let's go.
Don't worry, it'll be a pretty easy PC. So.
Well,
Oh, with a 14, you look really good. You look like you have been in some shit.
excellent.
Literally.
Yeah.
That was not the mud.
Oh, well.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it was cow shit, but you know, it's fine.
Well, I mean, hey, nobody will put themselves in cow shit on purpose. That's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, and then I'm going to start just running at like maximum speed towards the camp. And when I get near the lines, I'm gonna holler. Hey, I'm like, "Hey boys, help! We got major problems! Hey, I need to speak with the general immediately."
Where are you? Because right now you're still in the tent. Which
Oh,
way did you?
so like, sorry, I would have kind of went off. I don't know.
That way?
Where is the hill? Which way is the hill from
Having a
here?
dream.
To the east.
So this is the east. Yeah, I'm over here, and then I'm way over here. I get all shitty, and then I just start running back, and I'm all sweaty. I want to be like out of breath. And like make it to the guard and like half collapse. Oh, I need to speak with the general immediately. They're trying to pull some slimy shit on us, boys. Take me to the general.
He's in the big tent.
Take me there. I can't walk anymore. And I collapse on the ground. Ugh.
So a couple of them will go ahead and lift you up, but they're gonna start heading towards the infirmary tent.
Well, take me to the general, damn it! Oh God!
You're
It'll be
bleeding.
a slaughter! It'll be a slaughter! Take me to the general! My life is
Well-
inconsequential!
All right. So they're gonna. I'm gonna. Let's see.
Yeah.
Link you to you, and then I should be able. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Link.
I can move it. Here, we're just. There we go.
Yeah. There is a way to do it. I got it to work last time, but it's not working this time. So.
General, I'm sorry, General Meade. This gentleman has critical information. He smells real bad, though, so don't get too close to him.
I'm sorry, General. I've been through hell to get this here. Them slimy bastards. They're piling up on the hill, on the Corpse Hill, whatever the fuck it was.
No. We had intelligence.
No, you don't
that said
understand.
They were...
They had a spy. There's a spy.
There's a spy.
There's a spy. He snuck into our camp at some point last night. I'm not sure when.
Southern now.
Well, I'm not sure when, but he snuck into our camp. He's got to be in here somewhere. I just kind of figure all people from that point were all Hicks.
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna be, because I can't hold an accent for shit. Dale, what are you doing?
I guess I would be lying in wait, hiding somewhere where people are staying away from until I'm ready to make my way to be caught.
Okay. I'm like, search the camp. They have to be here.
I would not be hiding in the camp.
Right, that's fine.
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Would you still be in the tent with Olivia?
Who's Olivia? I'm kidding. Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah, I mean,
Olivia.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere where I would implicate them. I would want to be, hiding, maybe in I can't even imagine what kind of tent they would have that they wouldn't be going into right away. But maybe like
there's some like storage type tents.
I don't want to be anywhere from them. I want to be like kind of away, tucked away, to where I can easily get to the general's tent, quickly. So I guess where I was talking to that dude at.
I'd say like this tent down here where I moved you to. This is like storage of like sheets,
so down there. Yep.
Bedding and extra shirts and stuff.
Right, that's where I would be.
Anything else?
Search the camp. He's gonna be here. And I collapse.
Get him to the medical tent.
This man is covered in grape jelly.
Haha, joke's on you, it's ketchup. I am now French too. I do not know what I am. I am confused. So he is going to run out and... Guards! Come! We must search camp. We think there might be infiltrators.
There's spies here.
Oh, hot tea! I shall find them. What about in here? No, just 2 men. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if Ebrin is leading a charge to find me, when he gets close, I want to like duck out of it, like cut my way out of a tent and bolt it. You're not gonna take me alive, coppers!
Wait, you went from 1860 to 1930. You're like right away.
I'm not a very good historian. I don't know.
All right, buddy.
No, I meant my character. My character's not a good historian.
He's on the run, General.
Oh, we're doing it?
Olivia, you can certainly take part in trying to apprehend the suspect as well, too, if you feel so inclined.
Okay.
Hey. I will just start running.
I see him again.
Your deaths will be on the hill.
What hill? Oh, that hill. Yes.
Beer
Yes,
is.
fine. Oh,
Are you screaming, marry him?
No, spear him.
Oh.
Oh. I wasn't sure what to say it either.
Lordy, I'm getting the vapors.
Do something naughty to him. Give him a little.
air further mushroom stamp.
Oh.
The two will never be the same.
Mushroom stamp.
Alright, Evan, it looks like you've kind of caught up to him.
If you want to give me athletics checks, we can see if you can try to slip away from you.
Oh, I wasn't sure what the sequence was. I'm not going to just stop in the middle of camp.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm assuming Evan would try to reach out and snag you. Or body
Evan
slam you.
roll athletics. Oh wow, I crit.
Uh,
No, go ahead and fight that, Dale.
What a
Athletics.
waste.
I have a
Losing
I
athletics.
have a 19.
Oh man, Evan, he is slippery as shit. You don't know what he rolled in before you got a hold of him, but he is slip sliding around in your hands, but you are barely able to keep a hold of him.
I want to punch him in the face when I run away.
He's got a hold of you. You're not going anywhere for the moment.
Oh, I thought you said I was slippery. I'm sorry.
Well, you're
You're
slippery. You're like he's flopping around with you, but he's managed just to keep hold of you since he.
No, well then I'm gonna punch him since he's holding on to me. I'm gonna fight him.
Okay.
Start biting him if I have to. You ever been bit by a forest gnome?
No, strangely, yes, I have.
Like a chihuahua.
And you did put on your Confederate uniform, yes?
No, I got my Confederate
Oh,
here.
I mean, you know.
No.
General, he is very feisty.
Yes. Bind him. Bring the rope.
I shall hold him dearly.
That's a weird thing to say.
Well, I don't want him to die until we find what he knows.
Just tie him up. Don't just hold him dearly like you're cuddling.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I can tell you, maybe he can hold. I'm doing Killjoy. He can hold me however he wants.
Oh,
I don't know.
well then.
I
Take
keep
him to my
wanting-
tent. I want to question him.
Yes, we
Never talk.
will say everything we want to know. And then some.
Okay, maybe.
Do whatever you want to me. Use whips. Use chains. Use burning coals. You'll never get the answers you seek.
So they are going to tie you to a chair, first off, so that you're not going to run away. What are you doing in our camp?
Would you like me to search him, General?
Yes, that is good. Make sure he has no weapons.
I found this very odd ring-shaped thing in his pocket, and this letter.
What does it say? Give it to me.
He hands him the letter. It is very
Oh, I
nice
see.
handwriting.
Reads to it.
My face is burning red.
Let's see.
You see nothing.
Well, I don't know if you're just trying to play tricks on me. I'll be back. Watch him.
I will watch him.
Or whoever you are. Whatever your name is. Soldier!
And my name is Eben, sir.
Ah, very good. I guessed right the first time. Okay. I'll be back. So he's gonna go into the medical tent.
I'm
Soldier.
unconscious.
Mm,
I got tied up to the chair?
yes.
Yeah.
Can I sleight of hand to get out of it?
Sure. Let's see. DC. Okay.
I got a 7.
You're not gonna get out of it with a 7. If anything, you just get a little bit of rope burn on your arms.
It burns like you all burn. He probably shouts to,
Yes,
is anybody in there, Ebron?
Just Evan. Evan's like probably looking at you weird because it's like you guys are on the same side.
I'm just selling it in case anybody's listening.
So General Meade is gonna come in and kind of poke at you, Malanin, and see if he can get you awake.
Okay.
Soldier.
After a few
Soldier.
bugs, I'm like, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. I
Tell
give
him.
him a salute. Yes, sir.
No, you're at ease, soldier. We
Oh.
apprehended the spy. Tell me again what you saw.
I saw I saw an army, sir. I was scouting the hill to the east, and I saw the army starting to mass there. I wanted to make it back because I heard that the plans had changed. I'm glad I made it back in time. On the way
Told
back,
that
there
they
was.
were not going to be there for the battle at dawn. They had moved.
I can't speak to that, sir. All I can say is that information on the battlefield changes so very quickly. Perhaps it was old information. But I know if you go there now, sir, you will see the army I speak of. And if you do not go, all the casualties will be insane. They'll cut right through us at the weak point and flank us.
Very well, soldier. At ease, you get better. I have decisions to make.
Thank you, sir. I give him another salute. It's my honor to serve the Union, sir.
You
So
tell us
let's-
everything we need to know. Oh, welcome back, General. I was trying to extract more information.
Yes,
I will
I'm
tell
going
you
to-
nothing. Nothing.
You will respect your betters.
So there's not a lot of time before this battle is supposed to start.
The
So,
battle is already won, General.
and Dale just disappeared out of the tracker thing.
Yes,
That's weird.
very
Close your browser, friend.
Probably. It needs to be refreshed every so often.
Oh, gotcha. I would like everybody to give me a roll. Let me just a second. We're gonna do this as a group roll. That'll be fun. We'll take the average here. Let's do this as. What do we want to do this as? You know, now I've played enough Pathfinder that now I get confused on which rolls are for which game. It's great.
What's happening?
They're all pretty much similar.
Well, kind of, but some of them aren't, and some are. Yeah, let's do. No, that's not what you guys are trying to do. Let's do intimidation. Let's do a group intimidation.
Ooh, I get the.
Because basically, we're trying to, scare the shit out of this guy to get him to do what he should do.
We have a 12.
Flat 19.
Well, the 19.
You got a 3.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Olivia.
Ouch.
You got a 1.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That ain't no good.
No, that is
Too
not
fast,
good.
too slow.
Well,
I mean, I at least got a 12. Right?
yeah, that's a 50-50. So we have a
Reroll.
few minutes before the battle would begin. Let me see.
So we can intimidate them. What about persuading them?
General, I could take a horse and scout ahead if to verify if that would help. I am a very fast horseman.
Yes, you do that. I am just checking to see how long it takes a horse to get there. I don't know. Just
You, sir, give me your horse. The commandeer this.
I think a horse can go 17 or 24 miles in a day.
I just can't remember how far the two were from each other. Oh god, I'm not trying to get to Culp's Hill from fucking Idaho Falls.
Oh boy. I will be back in 2 months, General.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold the
yeah.
line.
Dude, something tells me on the way back you're getting dysentery.
Oh, what did that just do? Okay. No, I don't really want Google Maps. Just a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Just a minute.
Evan's riding like the wind.
There was a map that I looked at when I was doing all this, and I'm just trying to find it really quick.
Because Evan can drive 55.
This
Restart
is
button.
1 mile. Okay. Where's Culp's Hill? So it's only a little over a mile away is what it looks like. We're gonna go with it.
20 minutes?
Yeah. So you would have sufficient time to ride and ride back. So he's not gonna make any decision yet until you get back. So tell me what you're doing, Evan.
Evan horse jacked this one guy by the tent, and he's riding like the wind.
Never look back.
Like GTA, you're just, I need this horse, get the fuck off.
To be free again.
Dropped some money while I did that, so I took the money along with the horse.
So what do you do? Do you actually ride all the way to where you believe the battlefield is, or do you stop before then just to observe the troops in the distance? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go as far as it takes for me to be able to at least see the army, so to make it believable that I actually did this
Okay.
with Lotus.
It's just the first animal token I found. I don't have any mounts in here for whatever reason.
Now, if Evan's taking him out, he's gonna take Zaratan.
Okay.
For old time's sake.
Oh, good lord. Every time. Okay.
My college from Residence Energy. Can you give me a call back?
Exactly.
681.
Okay. So you've made it to whatever distance you're going to, and you're just gonna turn around and come back. Okay.
And then you ride Zaratan back.
So tell me, spy, what did you find out while you were here?
Slap. Slap Dale a couple of times.
I found out how insignificant your force is compared to the West.
Has anyone ever told you your voice does not match your body?
Has anybody ever told you that your breath doesn't match your... Wait, well, I was gonna say brain doesn't match your mouth, but that didn't sound good, and I was like, breath, go with breath. Breath doesn't match.
There was an answer there, Pharrell. The answer was your bowels smell just like your breath, something along those lines.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Insert death phrase here.
You're welcome. I got your back, buddy.
Not a very intimidating taunt, sir.
Well, I did roll a 3.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yes, with your... I forget what the non-Confederates were called.
Union.
No, that's not it. I know. I was making a joke. Yeah.
I was like,
God.
I was honestly worried about having you in this specific session just for the fact of where you live. I didn't know how specifically ingrained this whole battle was, and if you'd be calling me out on shit. I'm glad that's not the case.
I am not
So-
a history buff.
I
I have
appreciate
seen the
that.
movie. I don't remember what it was called, and I just remember Matthew Broderick was in it. And maybe North
just-
versus South,
Oh, great.
or the Battle
Yeah.
of Bunker Hill. One of the two. I can't remember.
I just figured you guys probably went on field trips to a lot
Oh, I
of these
did.
historical places.
Yeah, I've been on this battlefield. I've stood where this has happened. I've been on Little Round Top, but that was back. It was 20 years ago.
Too, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, I.
One
Can I
of
have your autograph? Oh my god, that's so cool.
Glory is the one you're talking about, Bill.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been to the
Nice.
Devil's Den that you mentioned earlier. I've been to the battlefield, which is essentially, literally just nothing. It's like a giant ball of grass.
Yeah, I mean that's I think what a lot of battlefields are. It's just
Yeah. They
open
keep.
You know what, I
wide
wouldn't-
spaces
I
where
wouldn't
armies
start
can assemble.
Throwing out there what you think battlefields are after you don't even know about Philadelphia Confederate history.
I know. Hey, look, I have notes here. Okay, I have notes.
Battlefields are grass.
Yes, this particular one is. Anyway, Evan, what you doing?
Evan's running back to the tent.
Look how winded your forces are.
I even run for a living. Holy shit. General, the letter speaks true. The army is at the hill.
There is no army at the hill. No,
Yes.
he lies to you, General.
There's
They're
only
all
2,000.
lying to you.
Evan will backhand the prisoner.
I'm just gonna keep talking when you're talking.
Evan backhands the prisoner.
See, look at his rage. You can't trust a rabid dog, can you, General?
So, with this new information from Evan, as well as a few slaps to Dale, General contemplates for a minute. It is not worth the risk. I shall summon forces. Slocum! You're needed again! Now, I will say, if you go look up pictures of these two, I did try to make their tokens look similar to what they actually did look like, other than the fact that one's an elf and one's now a dwarf. But,
Nicely done.
yes, I was pretty proud of myself. I tried to make them look like they were all military pictures and, like, frames. Whatever.
Good,
Nobody
it looks
cares.
good.
Okay.
I
So-
care. I was like, this is an exciting map. Last one I saw was a table.
Yeah, that's true.
This is very nice.
Slocum. Change of plans. Your men will be needed at Culp's Hill after all. Get them there immediately. Yes, General. I will
You
do
must
this.
want your men to die.
And as you say that, the world around you again starts to go dark. And once again,
General!
you guys start all hearing the music again, and you begin seeing these blue and white flashes of light as your bodies become lighter, and again you travel back through the tunnel. This time, not only do you see the Hindenburg, but you see the Battle of Culp's Hill, where the Union is still successful.
Woohoo!
We saved the dude. They made a I'm sorry, I'm gonna interject for 1 second. Made a documentary about what would happen or what the world would be like if the Confederates had won the Civil War, and it's fucking amazing. You guys should watch it.
I should watch that.
Yeah.
I will say that you guys did have an opportunity to go actually do this battle yourselves. I'm going to change the map.
Oh.
For purposes of like trying to translate this from real life to D&D, obviously I had to reduce the amount of people that were in the battle. But yes, this is your Culp's Hill that you would have fought on. But you didn't have to.
Oh.
You found a better solution. Without any death, which is really
Damn it!
great.
I was hoping
Without death, you prevented the death battle.
I saved it from being a death battle.
Because look at all these cool soldiers I had down here and shit.
Dude, that was a lot of soldiers. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite the map.
Yeah.
When I reduced the size.
Well, yeah, you have to like
I was
scroll
looking
in to
at
see
the
the
I
guys.
absolutely love that their names are Rabble 2, 1, 3, and 4. And
Because
they're
they're
Rabble,
just,
rabble, rabble.
those were like the little peon guys that just have spears.
yeah, and then for no reason anybody is mentioning one AI guy on the right over there is named Bob.
Okay, I couldn't figure out how to rename them on here today, and so I had Dustin show me, and I didn't want to spoil this map, so I like zoomed in really, really close on just that one guy, so that's all he could see. And I changed his name to Bob, and then when I went through and renamed them all, I just left him as Bob.
That's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yes. Although he's not supposed to be over there. Why is he over there?
Little drummer
Drummer
boy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be over here by the captain.
Very
But
neat.
yeah. So the individual ones were guys that were carrying guns. These other ones, the rabble, they're just like peon guys that had spears.
Cannon
wouldn't have done
fodder.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
Geez.
Wait, whose token is this? Oh, this is.
That's Shrek, bro.
It is Shrek. That's right. Dustin jumped that on one of our other maps as an enemy.
Yeah, that's Shrek.
And I quickly tried to leave.
Yeah,
Nope.
Shrek comes to
I'm
that
going.
battlefield. None of those people are ready, bro. I'll kill them all.
I appreciate the game, Siobhan. That was interesting. It was very
Thank
historical.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
I got to do some good role play there. That was great. Thank
And
you.
we did it in one session this time. This went better than the Hindenburg thing.
Really?
So, yeah, that one I tried to make it too complicated. I think maybe. Or the
No,
people
we were
just
just
being
having
dumb.
too much fun.
Yeah, there was that too. There was way too much laughter. It was ridiculous. So
Well, it was really funny.
Yeah, I thought we had fun.
And I submit
Yeah,
that laughter at D&D, even if you don't get anywhere, it still makes the session even more worth it.
yes.
It was nice meeting your sister for the 3 times she talked.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I just sat here because I've never
Well-
done this.
Well,
Oh,
I
you've never
compare-
played period?
No.
I've never.
Oh.
This is her first campaign.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I would have known that.
So-
I would have came at you a lot harder.
I wanted death to be
would've given
nice.
you more opportunity to make decisions, I think, if I'd have known it was
Senator
the very
remains
first campaign
silent.
ever.
Better
Did
to
you hate
remain
it?
Silent. I liked it.
What's it
Okay.
like having to listen to Siobhan no matter what she says?
Oh, well,
That's life with
kind
me
of
in
how
general.
it is. I mean, that's one of Siobhan's strong suits. She
Yep.
insists that we all listen to her.
I haven't seen her wear her strong suit yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this gift, Siobhan.
Yeah.
You only have to say, "Do what I say, not what I do," and then you can get away with anything.
I don't like to be a hypocrite though.
You don't either. I just like to do whatever I want, more than
We leave that to the
would.
middle sister.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mostly, kinda. Sometimes.
Kinda not.
No.
Night,
No,
madam.
it was neat because I didn't